everybody, I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will, and we are
Working Title!
Guys, we are back with a new episode of a new series called Spy Family. Episode 1, Operation Strix.
Gentlemen, do we know anything about this show?
Not a darn thing.
It's called Spy Family.
That's it.
It's made by WIT Studio.
That's it.
That did Vinland and the first seasons of AOT.
And it seems like the manga's popping right now.
And people apparently really like this show.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if we like it.
Yeah. So, guys, if you like our reaction, leave a like, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you know if we drop more Spy Family or anime reactions. Comment down below what you think about the show, and hey, if you think we should keep watching it, let us know. And guys, we have a Patreon. If you guys want to see shows 1 week in advance, a couple weeks in advance, be able to vote on some of our new shows coming up, join our Discord, or just support us and have some fun private events with our, Titan tier, hit the link in the description, join our Patreon. It really helps us out.
Do it.
We're on the road to 50K.
Let's get it.
Subscribers, let's go.
Let's go. It's not a market substitute. Go on whatever anime streaming service you prefer. Come back to YouTube and watch your boys' reaction, right? We're gonna punch it.
Boom!
Oh, that's a Chevy Bel Air. That's beautiful. Uh-oh. Oh, God!
What the?
Assassinated.
Nice start to a show.
Far-right political party. The best agent we have. Twilight. Okay.
Oh!
Where's the toupee? What is this, Inspector Gadget? He looks just like him.
Force him to resign because he's got a toupee?
Yeah, it was proof of who he is.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, wait, what?
Twins?
Whoa! Okay. Oh, okay.
Dude,
Glorious.
I'm gonna love this shit. I love the time period. Oh.
I was gonna say, she's gonna be like, that should be us.
Oh!
Damn!
Emotional damage!
No TikTok for you.
Yeah. He's not even a real person.
Yeah.
Berlin.
Daily OST.
Original soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Meow.
Dude.
These people he has to take out.
Why does he look like that?
Yeah. Was that word seditious?
Seditious. Wait,
Is this
what?
supposed to be Germany, East Berlin, West Berlin, Berlin?
Oh.
Wow.
Was he just being told he's gonna have to start a family?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
He's gonna have to become somebody. Gonna have to become a human again.
Mr. Forger. If you sign these documents.
Lloyd Forger.
He doesn't know yet.
I don't know yet. I'll be deciding.
So funny. Whoa.
Take whichever you want.
I feel you, buddy.
Anya.
She's adorable. Oh my god. Wow.
See that? Look at the dust.
Oh.
She's just trying to get
Oh, showing that she is capable. She wants out of here.
Yeah.
That was impressive. She did it.
Ta-da!
She did it. She's
I'll
a
take her.
built different 6-year-old.
I'll take her.
Dude, he said don't even worry about paperwork, just take her.
Toy.
That's what I was gonna say. She can read his
Oh
mind.
my god.
That's what I think the dust is.
Where's the leap in logic? How do you know dust
I don't know.
is reading people's minds?
I don't. It's an anime thing, homie.
Oh.
Chi-chi.
Well, I guess she technically she didn't do the crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
I love the time period. This is so lit. Man, he just thinks of fucking everything.
It's been a spy forever.
Yeah. That's still an adventure.
What, shopping?
Going shopping still an adventure.
What?
Damn. He just thinks of every outcome.
So that's what that sound is, that little
Yeah,
ethereal
it's like her
sound.
reading. Yeah.
Because he had started, he was saying, I'm gonna guess her age is 4 or 5, and then she goes 6.
Yeah.
This creature. What in the world?
They do not sell bacon.
I love the animation of this.
They don't sell
Dog.
bacon at a bakery. So
Actually stupid.
Oh, please! What
I'm a good bargain. I'm a good bargain.
Give her what she wants. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And crispy bacon from the bakery.
Oh my god, this girl.
My cousin's kid is just like that. Oh, he's tired. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm dealing with this shit all day.
Yeah. I need some manuals.
For a spy, you'd think you'd be not too far removed from humanity to know how to deal with a child.
When is he gonna be privy to this?
Or if it's like body language, she can read.
I know, she can like literally read. There. Look at her.
She's so good at finding me.
It's so much fun.
She's so cute.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Easily will. I like his fit.
I was gonna say that. I love the fits. I get Mafia era aspects from this.
I feel like Mafia is a couple of years before this look though.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to be kind of like in Europe too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess it depends on what Mafia we're talking about.
Oh shit. Oh no, she's gonna kill something.
Uh-oh.
西の組織が使ってる周波数です。あ、またお兄さんこちら。
Catch me if you can.
泣いてる暇なんてないぞ。遊んでないで勉強だ。
She doesn't want people to know that.
So she's designed for world peace.
And
He's
actively-
seeking world peace.
Yeah. They're perfect. It's been moved.
The tape on the door has ripped.
Oh.
Oh snap.
Shit.
Oh.
god.
I love that silent sound.
Nice.
Oh!
アーニャは子供の他にいくらでもいる。一から仕切り直して。
Oh, God.
shit. Oh, he just got cracked.
She has more. Oh, maybe she has more than telepathy?
黄昏の外務大臣の面を黄昏本人に直に奪ってこさせている。
ボス、ズラはもう諦めた方が。
On the two. Oh my god.
ズラは良くない。
Toupees are no-go.
やつも売国とった。
She's reading. Oh.
What?
Yeah. Oh my god, this guy's so good.
What? Oh, because he has the face thing that you
Yeah,
can do.
man.
Well, that's a trick and a half. Damn. World War II era. Is that the wall right there? Separating the east and the west?
おじさんたち実はプロの
Pro tag players.
才能が。よし行け。入る。
Yeah, you're supposed to be the peace, bro.
Shut up, dude. That's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. Damn.
Whoa.
Ow. Ow. See that?
Where are you?
Damn. You gotta be shitting me.
彼も元気か。貴様、なぜ娘の名を。
He was dating her.
身長、体重、足のサイズ、好きな食べ物から体中のほくろの数まで。お
Wow.
前に比べりゃ可愛い。お前が娘思いなのもよく知っている。いいか。彼女がささやかな日常を送れることを願うなら、
Stay
二
out
度
of
と俺
here.
に関わる。
Damn.
Wow.
分かった。
No one actually saw his face too, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
He said, if you turn around, I'll kill you.
いや、俺は偶然そこまで買い物に来たんだが、潰れちゃったみたいだな。
Gotta figure out which Anya she's from, which family unit.
じゃあ帰ろう。
Figure out why they got these special traits.
Oh.
だが、あの家は
Whoa.
こそ昨日ど
That
こ
looks
に
good.
父ものすごい嘘つきでもかっこいい嘘つき
Such a cool liar.
お城に住みたい
売りに出てたらな。
Look at the buildings, dude.
Colors, man. Details.
Look at the reflection in the window.
試験始め。
School time.
Look at all the
She's
children.
gonna ace this.
I love that all the children look super, super like cartoony. Look at these guys.
どれにしようかな
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
There you go.
あった、合格だ。でかした。
あら偉い
Oh.
偉い。
あおじい
気が抜けて溜まった疲労がどっときた。気を
Whoa.
この俺はどうかしてしまったな。
He's getting soft with the kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
Spy family, nice. Oh, she doesn't exist. Oh, I'm sorry.
She'll just read it.
He's in a deep coma. Exhaustion be hidden.
Aww.
眠ってしまうとは。いや、気を引き締め直さんと。
Unacceptable.
まず両親と3人で出席のことを。
You need a waifu.
認める。
Surely there has. I mean, it is Spy Family, so I guess you need the other one.
But Mama doesn't exist.
She will soon. Next mission. Secure wife mission too. Oh man. Man, oh man. Well, that was episode 1. Operation Strix of SPYXFAMILY.
Yeah, no, the only thing I got a vibe from, or like, just in a like quick like look up of the show, is that like it was more of like a comedy-esque type of thing, which definitely feels that way. It's like an action comedy
I think it's pretty cute. It's like cute, funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Kind of getting the it's not down to earth. What's it called? A slice of life, a little bit too.
Hardly
a slice
for me.
of not our
Yeah.
lives.
I was gonna say this ain't any life I've ever lived. I mean, I feel like slice of life would be more like just like drama, like realistic drama. No mind abilities, no special spy stuff. Like more mundane. Like I think a silent voice is the closest we've ever gotten to a slice of life in anything we've watched on this channel.
Yeah.
I mean, this is super like your typical like for American side Spy Kids, like
Yeah.
the family unit, how it interacts. Except that's a biological family. Like they're all like blood tied together
Yeah.
as a unit. Where this is like
It's like the family business where this is like he is just trying to orchestrate his family to
Yeah.
work for his mission.
Mm-hmm.
tools for an end goal.
Yeah.
I think that was a solid first episode, fun episode. I think it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I love WIT,
So good.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the animation for this is awesome. Everything
Love
looks
it.
really cool.
There was a particular shot I tried to point it out. It's of the school, the windows in the dead center.
Yeah.
It's a perfect reflection of something.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
I wonder what is up with. I feel like every anime we watch is always like in a different country other than Japan. I feel like we've seldom got like a show that's really like based on.
Yeah, other than JJK and Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
everything's not.
Oh, I guess Demon Slayer too. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
I don't think most anime are in Japan.
they're most like fantasy stories
Yeah.
most of the time. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, they're just in like made up worlds.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching Vinland and being like actually kind of amazed that it was a whole like Norwegian story
Yeah.
written by Japanese writers. I thought that was cool.
You got Death Note under your belt.
That's true. That is
We got Tokyo Ghoul.
That is true too.
yeah. I guess that's I guess I should say in the little experience I've had.
Yeah.
I was surprised that like this seems to be. I know it's called Berlin, but maybe like a Germany. They were talking about a wall set and like the East and the West having like issues.
Yeah, I mean, and with him being like he grew up in, because in the beginning that when they introduced him, the narrator was introducing him as to like who he was and like why he was special. They said that he grew up in like a war torn country. He grew up in war, so he like became a master of like disguise and like hiding himself.
Mm-hmm.
And just with like the visual they gave with his like flashback, and yeah, Berlin and the country divided from the left and the right, you know, like, and like they kind of have a peace right now. That just kind of feels like Germany post World War II.
Even though the city itself looks a lot like the Paradise, which is also supposed to resemble a German town.
Yeah.
So you get those same type of building structures. It's cool. I like the time period. I do. I know you like LA noir and like spy
Suits
detective
and
shit.
ties, all the old cars. Fucking love this shit.
You watch Peaky Blinders, right? You
I
watched
love
that?
it.
I mean, you get the kind of the nice
Yes.
suited
Mhm.
individuals. Even though
Yeah.
that's the 20s
It's an older era.
Like
or
the 10s.
10s
Yeah.
during Prohibition. Is that Prohibition era? No.
That's
I don't
like
remember. I feel like
right
it was
before World War II. I think.
always
That's the 20s.
issues with
That's the
alcohol.
Depression.
in history. Okay.
That's
Okay.
the 20s. A hard look in this era is like button-down suit, vest, but then you have the coat, but the coat your arms aren't in the coat. It's just resting on your shoulder. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah,
that
just
look.
like draping over.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
look is so tough.
Yeah. It was funny too. The first guy that he tricks in the beginning of this, he was wearing a black suit. He literally looks just like Inspector Gadget. Like had the same like face shape and the long nose and like the dreary eyes. It just made me laugh.
And the little girl's the most anime thing present.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Tiny.
Bright green eyes with pink hair. Also a telepath. Like
Her
So-
intelligence is beyond her years. I mean, obviously
it was the mind read.
the
part,
mind
yeah.
reading part as well.
Yeah.
Also, her design's a little bit more like animated compared to. I mean, these guys are very animated too, but she's extremely not lifelike. But I love it.
Yeah.
It's a
There's
good
an-
blend.
There's an anime that takes place in this exact time period that I've seen called Volcano, and it's so good. It's so good. And it's called 12 Rounds, I think.
12 rounds.
Yeah, it's a mafia anime.
But so we got
Mr. Twilight.
We got at the beginning of the story, the prime minister of this country, or some type of diplomat, politician, was assassinated, and the powers that be believed it to be from the far-right political east side people, which, I don't know if that is specific to meaning that type of politics they believe. I don't know, it's hard. In America, we have so many, terms for things. I just don't know in the rest of the world if that's, if they...
That shift based off time periods
yeah,
as well.
But he's saying far-right east politics. I assumed just because they then showed the picture of the East that was just their way of saying it's the politics from this side of the country or this neighboring country instead of a conservative versus liberal type of thing. I don't know, but
for sure that's probably what it is.
Yeah, but anyways, they said that there have been people that have been conspiring for this and people that are threatening peace in this world, and so they got to get their best agent, the man Twilight himself, on the job.
It's a cool name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We witnessed him do some type of trade-off mission, pretending to be Edgar, the bad guy that we saw at the end of the episode. He got the information on a politician not wearing his toupee right. I think it was just to prove that he was a person that they thought was a part of the conspiracy.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he leaves and drives away, the actual guy, Edgar, was behind him. Was like, all right, give me the goods. What do we get from the deal? And the minion was clearly like, wait, what? What did I just do? Did I mess up? You know?
Then it was him on his date.
That was also Edgar's daughter.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So he used his daughter to get all the information she could, and then when she was like, when will we get married? He's like, actually,
let's break up.
We're done.
Yeah.
Nice
conversation. There's no intelligence in
conversation.
that conversation. Wow.
Rude.
It's so funny. I feel like the comedy in this show is really some of it's just subtle funny.
Yeah.
Like Forger. That's
you're forging your name.
Well, literally, it was all right, Mr. Forger, sign this document here. That's just such a funny thing in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And the little his side comments of people well, you're literally the dumbest person I met, so I think we're through here. Just off onto the next one.
I think the little girl's funny for me. I just
she's hilarious.
I like the chemistry of. Well, I like that he has to go read on how to be a parent.
Yeah.
He's a man who you think would be so multifaceted, knows everything. I mean, he's literally a spy. Their job is to know how to be every type of person.
Yeah.
So the fact that to do that, the fact that he has to download info, he has to go get his books, download. Okay, this is the type of person I have to be now because he's just so removed. Which is such a weird statement because you have to be everybody, but you don't know who to be until you learn about it.
Yeah.
You said about Edgar's daughter, he's I know her shoe size, I know how tall she is, I know her criminal activity that she's been up to.
He's like a computer, somebody who knows everything but doesn't understand what he knows.
He can't really enact on what he knows too.
He freaked out because she was cuddling him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the murder from a 6-year-old child.
I slept in front of someone. She could have killed me.
Unacceptable.
But next up, he was on a train ride after he completed his mission, and he was given his next mission was that he needs to. I don't really understand what the goal was. I'm not gonna lie, I missed that part. But he has to go and have a family in school to get close to a certain person. I'm pretty sure it was. It was the guy with the bug-eyed face on the newspaper, and he was next to the toupee dude.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, they are seeking out world peace.
Yes, they're seeking out world peace, trying to stop the people that are undermining the peace and freedom in their country and who are traitors. And he has to get a family. So then he's got a week to get a kid.
7 days
to create a child.
Damn. So he gets an apartment. And then he goes to an orphanage where there's a drunk man hosting all the children, and Twilight asks for the smartest one.
Well, she wasn't actually the smartest. He just went to the one that was most annoying to him.
Yes.
Why would she be annoyed? Oh, just because she clings?
No, it's because she reads minds.
Yeah, the telepathy.
Because she just says back what you probably don't want to have open out in the public.
Yeah, I mean, not even just that, but it's man, I hope this kid's not annoying. And then she's like, I promise I'm not annoying. And starts screaming at them and all right, well, now you're being
That whole time, he was reading off the words of the crossword puzzle in his head, and she just
Wrote it
Oh,
down.
that's the word.
That's pretty
Yeah,
impressive,
that's the
even
word.
still, for a 6-year-old to know
Yeah.
those words, like to know the spelling and how it's
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
And then the whole thing that I brought up where he was like, she's probably 4 or 5, and she's 6. I'm 6.
Dude said one word I've never heard in my life, and she knew exactly how to spell it.
Systematism. Yeah.
That one, whatever.
Yeah.
It was.
But I wonder if that's like a product of like, because she can read minds, can she read how it's spelled?
See
like
it in the literal.
Yeah, because she
Maybe.
probably saw the word in the way of like reading his mind.
Just literally follow the runes that you're looking at.
Yeah, but apparently she was experimented on in a lab, and
Yeah.
for mind reading, and for whatever reason they just dropped her off in an orphanage.
For world peace.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't know
We don't know what her goal or
Yeah.
her mission it was supposed to be as a kid. I don't know. It doesn't really, I don't know why you'd give a mission to a kid, but maybe she just ran away. Who knows?
maybe she's not really a kid.
I was just gonna say, what if she's a spy too?
I thought about that. I thought about what if she was like actually like 30.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What's the you remember in My Hero? Gentle Criminal's girl.
Yeah.
I think that girl's actually a kid, but
No, she was a
she's
grown
not.
woman. They said.
Yeah, that was the whole thing because they were like, isn't it weird that you have like a kid that like follows around and loves you?
I thought she was in high school. She was in high school and she.
When she found Gentle Criminal,
when she
but
found
they've been together for like a couple years at this point.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I think we could.
Well,
Quote me if I'm wrong.
this could be like she's like you were saying, a 30-year-old spy. She took on a mission to be a child for who knows what reason. Insomnia or no, what is it? Amnesia kicks in. Now she thinks she's a child,
Oh, she's a sleeper agent.
but like actually like living it like a child now because she has the trauma or something
Yeah.
in her head. I don't know. It's a spy show. It
Yeah,
can be anything.
It could be anything, sure. But I mean, like we see them experiencing life together. You know, going out shopping to get all the right documents and everything, and she's reading his mind, causing a scene. Being a nuisance essentially.
Yeah.
And then the next day when he tries to leave, she keeps trying to hop out with him and like help him complete his mission, and he essentially locks her in the house. And she learned the safe combo to all his spy equipment, and then sent out. Yep, she sent out a message.
Bring it on, bitch. Beep, 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 beep.
Basically saying, "Twilight, I'm here. Come and get me if you can."
Which they did.
Yeah.
And they jumped Twilight, or Lloyd Forger.
Yes. Yeah, Lloyd got jumped and defeated all of them, and then took them back to Edgar, who was basically just trying to lure out Twilight because he wants to. They had insinuated like using the kid to like get Twilight to be used on their side, or just to like off him. So
yeah.
And then Twilight comes in with his face
self complimenting himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that dude was such a pro. He hit me so hard.
Oh, he had skills that I was never ready for.
That was him, right? That would have been him.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he took all of them out, and then tried to send the girl away before the real fight began. And she waited outside for him.
Looking at ants. She's so cute.
Yeah.
He's throwing flour at them, taking them all out.
Yeah, threw flour, threatened Edgar, and was like, "Leave me alone. Don't ever come and find me if you want your daughter to be safe." Yeah. So, he threw that one at her.
I know how much you care about her.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yes. A very bad spy.
Yeah.
Or, well, good spy, but doing bad
Horrible
things. To an extent.
Hey man, he read that message where he was like, "You're not gonna get any medals for what you do, but what you do is for world peace."
Yeah.
My favorite
These
part.
people that are in the shadows that we don't know about.
Yeah, scummy people.
Mm-hmm.
The devils.
No.
Yeah. People who'll do the things that you don't want to do for greater things.
Damn it.
Same concept.
Damn it.
Though, my favorite part of the episode was him coming outside and saying, "Oh, I was in the grocery store," and she's like, "Oh, you're such a good liar. You're a great liar."
Yeah,
like,
you're such a cool liar, man.
Yeah.
Papa's a big liar.
I like their
cool
like
big
relationship
liar.
to one another. I think
Can
it's
you
really
give this
cute.
to your mommy or your daddy? My mommy doesn't exist.
Yeah, she just like has like no social
No.
understanding at all. Because there's never been a filter. She knows what everyone's thinking at all times. But yeah, at the end of the episode, they get her to take, he gets her to study for the exam. She tries to use all the other kids, and they're all like, I don't know how to do this, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, blah, blah, blah. And,
just remembers what he taught her.
yeah, and then she passes, and, Twilight gets so excited. Lloyd, he's like, yes, we did it. And then he relaxes for 1 second and knocks out.
This reminds me a lot of the professional movie I was telling you about.
I haven't seen that.
Well, without spoiling that, because it's a pretty fun movie. He doesn't like sleep either. He like kind of like sits in the corner of the room and like does like this. It's like meditation where you can like calm your brain, but you're never ever fully sleeping.
It's probably called micro sleeping.
Yeah, but he just like is always awake with his like he does his pajamas is prep to like fight always. And so it reminded me of this, where this guy probably lives the same way. He's always doing that micro sleeping, and because he was just living the life of being a father, he like let loose his guard, and then just he overstepped the boundary, and then he just fell into what he's always been probably wanting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny too because like everything about him is spy, so it's like holding this girl's hand is gonna make me not able to defend myself if enemies attack, and then she's like, the girl's like, wait, there's enemies attacking, like what's going on?
He got a new apartment and immediately checked for wire traps and the best way to escape.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to shut that shit off.
And the school for the acceptance requires that both parents show up.
Absolutely no exceptions.
It sucks that you'd think the spy organization, if there is one, could just like provide someone to be that, but he's...
See, I'm thinking of there's the show that was on FX, Americans, I think it was called, where it was like two Russian spies were pretending to be a family.
Well, it could still very well be that. The lady in the like little preview for episode 2 looks like she'd be a spy.
Well, also in the preview, the dude that like worked at that like stand outside where he's waiting, he gave the ticket for the
Frankie.
That was his name, Frankie.
Frankie, the guy with the glasses and the afro.
Yeah.
Okay, in the preview, he was dressed up like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
At one point.
Really?
There was a
Roman in this show.
I don't know, maybe, but
it'd be very funny if it's like Mr.
No,
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where it's like they get a agent, but she's like a East operative or West operative, and then the daughter can read both their minds and know that they're like low key going against each other.
Yeah.
And then trying to play it off of the girl who's like literally like sharing all the info.
Yeah.
See how they work with that.
Yeah.
The show almost works so fast. What I'm most excited for is seeing like in 3 episodes from now, what does it look like? Because the conversation pieces are so fast.
So
like how long will it be before 2 really smart people like learn? She learns he's an agent. He learns she is a telepath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we get a fake agent female mom or whatever to be the next addition to that already complex chemistry, it'll just be a whirlpool of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
I like the poster for the show with like the wallpaper. It's them walking down the street and there's a puddle of water in front of them and he's got his nice suit on. He's got a gun and the woman has a nice dress on. She's got like a Tommy gun.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't even see that.
It's a beautiful show.
It is. It's so amazing.
And like this is not. I know this is your aesthetic. This is not my aesthetic. I don't like. I wouldn't say this time period's like appealing, but it is so freaking beautiful.
No,
so it doesn't even matter.
Well.
Yeah.
They've drawn it really well. I mean, even like
like
at the end of the episode when they did flashes from within the episode, like the empty alleyway or the train driving past the castle or like the overshot of the city.
Yes.
Like all that stuff. I'm like, wow, that just looks like really good.
Like the backgrounds look like Full Metal World, but updated in 2022 graphics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when Alphonse and Edward are just on a train going somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's very European, like hills that they're passing by all the time.
Open fields.
And like just the train itself, like I like that look a lot. But it's that times like WIT.
Times 20 times a decade.
Yeah, and the colors too. I love color palettes. There's nothing bad with desaturated or other choices, but I love when it's like explosive and it like almost like reflects off. Like I think the coolest shots was when he just had his like white shirt going to hug her and it was like really beautiful colors behind him.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Gojo a bit when they like zoom in on his eyes. Is Gojo the one with the flips his mask up?
No. And the mask
from JJK?
You mean the like bandana that covers
Yeah.
his eyes? Yeah,
That's
good.
Gojo. He reminds me a bit of that. I don't know. Without super white hair, there's just a look about him that reminds me of Gojo.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is great. I'm excited for like this is a fun like.
Not a bad pilot.
Yeah, not a bad pilot at all, and also a fun like just different show.
It's like change pace.
It's lighthearted. We don't have to talk too deeply on it. I mean, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's actually funny. This show is really fast paced. Like there are moments where I'm like, dude, I feel like I can't keep up with what's going on right now.
Well,
in a good way.
I brought that up. It kind of feels like Death Note a bit, where I know you haven't seen it yet, but like something about that show is like by episode 2, they're doing things that you think wouldn't happen till like episode 15, and then it's like, well, shit. What is episode 3 gonna be like? I feel like we're gonna wrap the show up in 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
And then like 10 episodes, like it's just a continuous like pace. Like how much? Because it's so fast. Like I feel like that is what I'm getting from this too. It's exciting because there's so much coming at you, and it makes it like unpredictable.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Facts.
Competent people are fun to watch.
They are. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Y'all, if you made it this far, make sure you timestamp this so we know that you made it to the very end of the video. It's our little secret code between us and you that we know you've made it, and we appreciate that. Other things you can do for us is like this video, subscribe so we can get to that 50K. Tell us if you enjoy this show. We'll probably check out the comments. If you're a manga reader, don't spoil. We just want to, interact with you maybe for a bit just before we have to go completely silent from the comment section. And we will see you in episode 2, y'all, if you like this. So make sure you do all those things. Punch it! Bah!